I can see from your submission here, it says that your ad costs are increasing. It has doubled in the last 6 months. You mentioned that you've got retargeting for people that's seen the 2 ads, but what about people who landed on a page but did not register, or registered but did not show up, or showed up but did not buy? This is the immediate course of action that you need to do. Like, you need to set up 3 campaigns right away. Do you know what this is? This is money that's left on the table. And right now, you need to pick up the money that is left on the table. Now, what is this all really about? It's about retargeting. And how retargeting campaigns done right is basically you picking up money that you have left on the table. Well, technically I'm picking up from the floor now. But if you've always wanted to make the most out of your ad campaigns, and if you're not doing it right, utilizing these techniques that I'm revealing to you in this video, then technically the money's like staring right in front of your face, and you're not picking it up. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to pick it up the right way. I'm gonna walk you through the messaging, the languaging, the things that you should be saying. How do you set it up so that you'll be able to make the most out of your retargeting campaigns? I'm gonna be taking you behind the scenes so that you'll be able to do it together with me on this coaching call. Let's begin. So based on your show up rate, which by the way is not bad, 38%, 62%, 21%, that's actually good. At scale, for me personally, I don't even have those numbers. Today we have Davina. Davina, I know that it's been a while since you've been on hot seat. Davina, why don't we start off? So Davina, let's talk about who you serve, the result you generate, and then we'll talk about how we can get you unstuck.
The people I serve are small to medium property developers in Australia who probably don't understand branding or social media, and I basically help them get unstuck to put their brand out there and to help them know the shortest shortcut to put themselves out there in order to attract joint venture partners, whether it's for money or whether it's to build a connection. So those are the people that I serve. Okay, great. So I can see from your submission here, it says that your ad costs are increasing. It has doubled in the last 6 months. What would you say you would like to get out of this call that will help you get unstuck and move forward? 2 things that's missing that needs to be here. Number 1 is your cost per webinar registrant. You already have registered and you already have the ad cost. So you need to add 1 column and do a formula up, which is to take how many people you've registered, or I take the ad cost divided by the amount of people registered to get a cost per registrant column. Okay, so add a new column after registered so that you have a cost per registrant. That's the first metric that needs to be there. Okay, so just create a quick formula of ad cost divided by registrants. Before that, one more is the next metric that you need to have, all of you need to have, is your cost per show up. Now, all of you might have a different funnel. It could be an application funnel. It could be a webinar funnel. It could be a lead funnel. It could be a low ticket funnel. But I would like you to notice what Davina is doing, okay? Which is something all of you need to do, especially if you want to start forecasting the profitability of your funnel before you even start to run ads, because that is when you'll be able to set KPIs. You mentioned that you've got retargeting for people that's seen the 2 ads based on video views. But what about people who landed on a page but did not register, or registered but did not show up, or showed up but did not buy? Do you have retargeting campaigns for these? No, I think I don't show the ads to them again, I believe. I have to double check. I mainly concentrate on people who've seen, I believe, 10 seconds or 15 seconds of the ad, and then show them the second ad. What you need to do is, this is like the immediate course of action that you need to do like right away today, okay? You need to set up 3 campaigns. You need to set up a campaign targeting people who visited but did not register. Now, what is your ad gonna say? It's you in front of the screen and coming from the angle of, I noticed that you were at webinar name and somehow you didn't register. Hey, this is Davina here, and I wanted to make sure that you didn't miss out on our next training where I'm going to reveal to you result and topic name, because it's not often that I do this. And if you are a property developer looking to increase your reach, visibility, and branding
and to be able to close more deals and get more investors in, then you can't afford to join us for our next one. Okay, so visited but didn't register. What's gonna happen is you are telling Facebook, if they went to thevinadaily.com, so if they visited this page but not this page, show them this ad, right? Which is if they visited .com/registration, but if they didn't go to .com/confirmation, what does it mean? It means that you want to be able to get Facebook to run an ad that says, Davina here, notice that you visited Davina Daily, where I was going to show you how to attract property JV partners without attending networking events and meetups. But I noticed that somehow you didn't register. Did something happen? Were you busy? Right? I wanted to show you how you can build up your credibility, your branding, utilizing a proven process. And if you don't want to miss out on the next time you do this, be sure to click on this link below. Which means, same thing here, you have 64% of people not showing up on average, or 288 out of 800, yeah, about whatever, right? 60%, 70%. So what does this mean? It means that now you are telling Facebook, if they visited this page, but if they didn't join you on your webinar, you got to have a retargeting campaign that says, hey, you know, what is your angling? What is your messaging? Your messaging is coming from the angle of congratulations for registering for my webinar. And as I did the webinar on helping you find that JV partner in property without attending networking events or meetups, I was looking at the registration list, but I didn't see you there. What happened? Were you busy? This webinar is not something that I do often, but if you want to join me for the next one, now you can click on this link below. Now, depending on your webinar, you can either send them to your next live webinar or you can send them to the replay. Now, this depends. If you feel that you're not going to be doing live webinar again anytime soon, send them to a replay, which is what I do. If I feel that I'm going to be doing it again next week, then I'll send them to the next live webinar. Okay, so this really depends on your funnel and how often you're doing this webinar. If you're committed to doing it every single week, send them to the next live webinar. Then the third one is, notice that you have they showed up, but not everybody bought, right? So over here, you had like, I don't know, let's say 20 people. So the point I'm trying to make is that you have 20 people, but that means there's still 260 people out of the 288 people didn't buy, right? Now, this is when you want to be able to either send them to the checkout page, because now you can be more aggressive, right? This would be coming from the angle of congratulations for attending, right? So this is the third group of people. Third group of people is this over here. Let me just come from this one. So your third group of people, which is this, right? They showed up, but they didn't buy. Now, this campaign will always be your most lucrative campaign because they are somebody that stayed till the end. They showed up, but didn't buy. And when you target these people, showed up, but didn't buy, and you created a custom audience, right? So you can export the emails of Zoom, right? If you choose to, because they are the people that showed up, and you just minus out the few buyers that you might have. And now you have a custom audience of people who showed up but didn't buy. Now, what would your call to action be? What's your angle? Your angle is now coming from the angle of, you know, congratulations for attending the webinar. I hope you enjoyed the webinar as much as I did doing it. And one of the things that I did on the webinar is I made an offer for you to join me in my training where for 21 days, I'm going to be showing you how you can close a deal in the property market and attract investors without attending any networking parties, and how you can do it even if you're shy or introverted. And I noticed that you didn't take me up on this offer. Why is that the case? And I was wondering why. Now, this is where you could either show them a case study where you say, so-and-so, just like you, was also skeptical, but he or she took the leap of faith, and today, here's what happened, right? And this is where you could have a video testimonial where the call to action is the checkout page. I know some of you might have some questions. I'm going to answer that question in a second, but Davina, is this clear?
Okay, great.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes to this coaching call. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is, and as always, be sure to smash the like button. It does help the channel out a little bit, and to subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified of future videos just like this one. Now, some of you asking me, how can I be part of this process? How can I ask you questions? How can I have you coach me or mentor me? We want to make sure that we are working with the people that's the right fit. You'll need to fill up a form. There's a link right below this video. Somebody on my team might give you a call to interview you to see if the right fit for each other. And if you want to apply and see if you're a good fit, then all you need to do is click on this link in the description box below, and my team will be in touch with you.